In a move that has sparked widespread concern, the Trump administration has delivered a devastating blow to the U.S. Department of Education during the ongoing shutdown, effectively dismantling the very office tasked with safeguarding the rights of millions of children with disabilities. But here's where it gets even more alarming. This isn't just about budget cuts. It's about stripping away the federal oversight that ensures states provide essential special education services to 7.5 million vulnerable students nationwide. On Friday, sweeping layoffs gutted the Office of Special Education and Rehabilitative Services, OSERS, the linchpin for programs supporting students with disabilities. This office doesn't just offer guidance to families, it monitors state compliance with the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, IDEA, a landmark civil rights law that guarantees children with disabilities a free and appropriate public education. And this is the part most people miss. Without OSERS, there's no federal watchdog to ensure states are meeting their legal obligations, leaving families and students in a precarious position. The layoffs, part of broader government cuts affecting 4,200 jobs, have left OSERS nearly empty, with only a handful of top officials and support staff remaining. Rachel Gittleman, president of AFGE Local 252, a union representing Education Department employees, called the firings illegal and warned of the profound harm these cuts will inflict on students with disabilities. The damage is only beginning, she added. Here's the controversial angle. President Trump has repeatedly advocated for returning education control to the states, and dismantling the Education Department is a key part of that agenda. While these cuts don't immediately reduce special education funding, they raise a critical question. What happens when federal oversight disappears and states interpret IDEA differently? One anonymous state special education director expressed fear, telling NPR, "It's good for states to know they'll be held accountable. Leaving special education entirely to states sounds great in theory, but it's terrifying in practice." OSERS staff played a vital role in reviewing state plans, investigating compliance issues, and providing technical assistance. They also fielded daily calls from parents seeking help to understand their child's rights under federal law. Now those calls will go unanswered, leaving families without a crucial lifeline. But here's the bigger question. Is this move even legal? Federal law mandates the existence of an Office of Special Education Programs within the Education Department to oversee special education funding and programs. Sources argue that effectively closing this office by firing its staff should require an act of Congress. As one OSERS employee put it, the federal government is now out of compliance with federal disability law. As the dust settles, the stakes couldn't be higher. Without federal oversight, who will ensure that children with disabilities receive the services they're entitled to? And who will families turn to when there's nobody left? This isn't just a bureaucratic reshuffle. It's a potential crisis for millions of students. What do you think? Is this a necessary step towards state autonomy, or a dangerous abandonment of federal responsibility? Let us know in the comments.